everyone, I'm Dianne Putten, and today I'm here in Cornwall at Harvest Christian Fellowship, and I'm joined by Pastors Roy and Chris Stephenson. Pastors, thank you so much for joining me here today for One-on-One.
Oh, Dianne, thank you so much for coming to Cornwall and being interested with what we're doing.
It's exciting to hear the things that are happening in Cornwall. There's so many churches doing so many great things, and that's why I want to be here to find out about who you are as a church. So on that note, tell me, who are you as a church? Who is this congregation? What's the heartbeat of this particular church? And then how are you impacting the community all around you?
Well, you know, 2003, Christina and I were finishing a 12-year stint in upstate New York. We're Canadians, but we were spending some time on staff at a church just over the border in Messina, New York, and they had a pretty aggressive church planting agenda. They planted churches in Ottawa, Vanier, and I was the token Canadian, so they said, why don't you go plant in Cornwall? Okay. So Christina and I came in 2003, and we have a heart for community. We have a strong small group expression here at Harvest, and as well as we really want to reach out to people who are unchurched, people who maybe haven't been in church for a long time. And so we try to set an environment where people can belong here before they believe in Jesus. And so it's really great to see people come in that maybe aren't even Christ followers yet, but are already serving, getting a part of what's happening, and just in that assimilation, they make that decision to find Jesus. So that's been our heart, to see the unchurched come and find this expression. But just a couple of years after we were here, we felt not just to build a local church, but that our church would have a social expression into Cornwall. We'd be a part of the solution of helping what Cornwall really is known for, many underprivileged people, people who need just a leg up and a hand extended. And so we approached the city after we planted and asked, is there anything that we could do practically? They said childcare was top on their agenda. And, wow. And so my wife had a background in childcare, and little did we know how it would kind of grow and expand, but an idea to provide childcare under an umbrella called the Cornwall Compassion Center. It does social work. It's an arm's length second not-for-profit corporation. It's really the church that's behind it, but we just want people to know that we're here to help. And Christina, really the mastermind behind an amazing program called Heart of the Family.
Heart of the Family is really an extension of Harvest Christian Fellowship. It's made up of 50 staff and 360 children. For me, it's such a blessing to be able to go into the building each day and see parents for the first time in their life have ownership of work. Because a lot of these parents haven't been able to work because they're single parents. We have a lot of young single parents and not being able to have that extended daycare. So with us being 365 days a year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it has given these parents a chance for the first time in their life to have prideship of ownership of work.
Okay, so let me just recap that for a second. 365 days of the year, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, daycare.
Correct.
The only day, the one day you close, Christmas Day.
We do close Christmas Day.
364.
We do like to give the families one day with their children.
That is amazing. So the need is so great here in Cornwall because parents are working shifts. Is that?
Our economy got kind of rewritten in the 80s into the 90s. The industries were beginning to dry up, and so the logistics began to come in to fill in our economy. And so Walmart is here with their distribution center, as well as Shoppers Drug Mart and some grocery stores. Millions of square feet of warehousing here in Cornwall. And so there is no shortage of work, but it's shift work and it's factory work. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I love it. So tell me a little bit more.
So our children are with us a lot. So some can be in our daycare for 18 hours a day. So for me, I just feel like the extended Nana that has many, many grandchildren. And they tend to become our children. So it's not uncommon to hear our staff saying, I love you when the children leave at night. Oh. We've really cultivated a family style, even amongst our staff. When people come into our center to tour, they'll say the feeling's different in here. I know why the feeling's different. It's because there is that foundation that's been placed in there. And we get that more home feeling, that comfortable feeling that parents feel when they come in, their children are going to be safe with us.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. I love it. I love the fact that you went to the city and that you asked them what are the needs in the city. And then identifying the need and then stepping in, even incrementally, to be able to fill that need and just see how God just used it, because you're walking in obedience and serving in love and in generosity of both spirit, time, resources, everything, to be able to make an impact on these lives and these young lives too. So God bless you for that.
Thank you.
Oh, I am just blown away. This is so wonderful, and I had no idea. So thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that little snapshot of what is happening here at Harvest Christian Fellowship. God bless you.
Thank you for your work at CHRI, and just the blanket of out through the airwaves of Christian music, worship, and the programming. We are fond friends of Michael Hart, who has a show program on your radio station, and he as well is here helping us in Cornwall do his good work. So thank you so much for all that you do.
Amen.